Hi everyone, it's Lindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another What Sold on eBay video. We're going to look at sales for the week of December 6th through December 12th, 2019. We'll chat about gross sales, I'll show you some individual items that sold, and I'll let you know anything new that I might have learned over this last week of selling on eBay. Let's head on over to my computer and take a look at the week of December 6th through December 12th, 2019. Let's go.
All right, so here we are in the performance tab of my eBay Seller Hub looking at sales for the week of December 6th through December 12th. So my total gross sales for the week topped out at $1,425.56, which is down 5.8% from the previous week, but little over $1,400 is exactly the trend that I've been wanting to see. So you guys have seen me say that I always want to try to hit $1,000 minimum a week in sales. That's kind of what I'm striving for. I do suspect that this increase does have something to do with fourth quarter, but as I've mentioned before, I do have somebody helping me list now. And so I'm starting to create newer sales goals for myself because I do have somebody helping me list. You know, obviously you don't want to hire someone to help you list things and simply maintain your sales. You definitely want to be able to increase your sales because you obviously have to pay for someone to be helping you. So if you are paying somebody to help you and you're just simply maintaining the sales that you've always done when you were by yourself, you're basically just giving away your profits to have someone help you. So since I do have somebody helping me, I am starting to shoot for, you know, slowly but surely, hopefully hitting 1,500 a week and then 1,600. And ultimately, I would like to hit 2,000 in sales every single week for my goal. But that being said, it is definitely a process. It's not like you go out and hire somebody and then you snap your fingers and suddenly your sales have doubled. So it is a slow process. We're trying to get into a rhythm. She's definitely getting better and better at listing for me. We're starting to get some kinks worked out. And so I feel like that's on the horizon. So $1,425 for the week. I'm very happy to see that. My average sale price was exactly where I always look for it to be. This week it was $16.42. So my average sales price is maintaining consistency along with the weekly sales as well, which is definitely something I want to happen. I don't necessarily want my ASP to go down, but I do want to see it go up. So, all right, let's take a look at some of the items that sold this last week. All right, so this first sale is a Waterpik WP861 Sonic 5.0 Complete Series Water Flosser and Sonic Toothbrush. So this one was brand new, never even been opened, still factory sealed, sold for $63.54. Without fail, Waterpiks always sell super quick for me. I've actually had a few different styles of Waterpik and they've all sold within at least 48 hours of listing. This one in particular actually sold within 2 hours of being listed. And I did price it right along with the market. I didn't go super high with best offer or super low. I just priced it kind of where I thought it needed to be with the market, and it sold within, I believe it was just about an hour, maybe 2 hours at most. It was definitely not listed long. Same thing with a couple other Waterpiks that I listed this week. I'm not showing them in this video because I feel like showing a whole bunch of Waterpiks is kind of redundant. This was the best-selling one of the week. That's why I wanted to showcase it. But I did have other Waterpiks that sold this week within a day or two of having listed it, and those were, you know, open box. I haven't sold any used ones, but open box still sells fine, and then I've sold them brand new, of course. And so after shipping, fees, and cost of goods, total profit on this sale was $42.94. This next sale is a box of Nicorette chewing gum in the Fruit Chill variety. It's the 2 milligram dosage and it's a box of 160 pieces. Again, this is something that sold lightning speed. Within an hour, I had a couple of different offers come in. I did end up pricing this a little bit higher than a lot of the current listings because it's something that I did want to sell very quickly. This actually came in the most recent liquidation lot that I got from Wholesale Ninjas. I just posted that video last week, and this box of Nicorette gum was in it. Now, whenever I have really high quality, valuable stuff like this, I always want to sell it super quick, because as soon as you can sell it, you're getting the capital back in your pocket, because some of the items that you get in liquidation, it could take a little bit longer to sell. So if you can sell high dollar amount items super fast, that's more money back in your pocket to buy more merchandise. So I started getting offers within, 10 minutes of having listed this. Some of them were a little bit too low, but I did end up selling it on a best offer of $45. It did not sell for the $50.24 listed here, because again, I did price it a little bit higher than competition, expecting to take an offer really, really quick so I could get my money back. So it sold for $45 in free shipping. It did ship first class. It did not have to go priority. The box was around 13 ounces with packing materials. And so after shipping, fees, and cost of goods, total profit on this sale was $32.65. The next sale was a lot of 4 Old Spice men's body wash in scent Timber with Sandalwood. So there's actually 2 different kinds of Timber. I know there's 2 different Old Spices, so I don't know if it was a different formulation, but there's actually a Timber, I believe, that has menthol in it, and then this Timber has sandalwood in it. Well, these 4 sold for $28.39. They did ship in a regional A box. I wanted to make sure to put them in a box rather than trying to, shove all 4 bottles into a padded flat rate. I feel like that was just a recipe for disaster. You could see here that 2 lots have sold, and I do have 2 remaining. And after shipping, fees, and cost of goods, total profit on each set that sold was $11.84. All right, so this next item is I believe it's pronounced Rowenta Focus Steam Iron. So this was in the very, very first Wholesale Ninjas liquidation lot that I ever showed you guys back in October. It has been listed for a little bit now. It is worth really good money, but I don't know if I've priced it too high because it's open box, and you can see here that there is some damage on the box here. It has been sitting for a couple of months. I was expecting it to sell a lot faster, so I don't know if it's because I priced it too high for open box or what. But you could see here the product ratings are absolutely phenomenal. Look at all of those. So I did end up taking a best offer of $45 just because I do have 2 of them. You could see here 1 sold and I still have 1. I ended up taking a best offer of $45 because sometimes if you have a multiple quantity listing, if you're having trouble getting that listing to sell, sometimes just the act of selling one can kind of create a domino effect and it can cause the other ones to sell. So I did take an offer of $45 just to try to get the ball rolling, and because I honestly didn't know if I just overpriced it because it's open box. So we'll see how much longer the second one I have sits, and if it sits for another few weeks without selling, I might go ahead and just drop the price because I might have it, overpriced. But anyways, after shipping, fees, and cost of goods, total profit on that sale was $24.86. This next sale was a lot of 3 Soap and Glory hand food hydrating cream. So these were the little small travel sizes. They were 1.69 ounces and they were the original pink scent. So I wanted to make sure to show this because just because you see trial size items doesn't necessarily mean they're not worth money. So this Soap and Glory brand, there are some items that I have been selling here and there that are worth a lot more than I expected to. That I expected to sell for. Like you could see here, the 3 Soap and Glory hydrating hand creams, the travel sizes, 3 sold for $16.99. And because they're so small, they shipped really lightweight as well. Definitely make sure to check brands and comps. because just because it is a travel size doesn't mean that you can't get good money for it. Same thing here. I did want to show from the Wholesale Ninjas lot, the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Skin Cream. So I've actually sold a few different lots of these. I have a couple of different size lots in my eBay store simply because I had an odd number of them. So I have some lots of 4 and some lots of 3. So I've sold a couple lots of 3, and then I sold a lot of 4 this week, and the lot of 4 sold for $17.94. Also, something to keep in mind is that sometimes certain hand creams are only sold in the travel sizes, or maybe it's a promotional giveaway from a high-end store. And when that happens, someone can't go out and buy a full-size bottle of something. You have to get the travel size because maybe it was a limited edition giveaway or something like that. So definitely always check comps on any travel size products that you find because there could be really good money in them. And so when it comes to the Soap and Glory Hand Food Hydrating Cream, sold for $16.99 after shipping fees and cost of goods. Total profit on that sale was $8.60. And then on the lot of the 4 Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour creams, sold for $17.94. And after shipping fees and cost of goods, total profit on that sale was $8.27. So this is a Golden Hot Professional Ionic Soft Jumbo Hair Bonnet Dryer. So I've sold the little hair bonnet attachments before, and I'm pretty sure that I've shown them in a What Sold video before. But I've sold the little bonnets that you just attach to a regular hair dryer. But this is an actual unit to where you hook up the bonnet, and it's a dryer and bonnet system in one. And so when you're not using the bonnet, you just fold it up, you stick it in the dryer, and it's a big old unit. And so it sold for $46.44. It was brand new. It was never used. And after shipping fees and cost of goods, total profit on that sale was $29.96. So this next item is a Chi Lava 1-inch flat iron. So it's a volcanic lava ceramic hairstyling iron. So I was very intrigued in the idea of it being volcanic lava. I was like, what now? I don't know. But surprisingly enough, I figured that this would sell faster than the regular 1-inch flat iron, but it didn't. It did sell for more money though. It sold for about, I had 2 of them at the exact same time. I listed them at the exact same time, but the lava one sold for $10 more than the regular one. And it's the regular one actually sold about a week faster, which really surprised me. I thought that the lava one would be really desirable. Maybe almost like it's a like an upgraded version of the regular Chi flat iron. So I figured that the lava one would sell faster, and it didn't. So that kind of surprised me. But that being said, it did only take about a week to sell. So it's not like it sat around for a really long time. And it did sell for $53.09. It was open box. I did make sure to take it out of the box and test it because I could see that it was no longer sealed. And when I see things like this no longer sealed, I don't want to just assume that it's brand new. I want to test it. And so I made sure to note here that it was open box, and I only opened it and pulled it out to test it. That it was never used. So after shipping fees and cost of goods, total profit on that sale was $36.22. This next sale was a bottle of CeraVe skin removing gel oil. So CeraVe, I know I tell you guys all the time, CeraVe sells great and Cetaphil sells great. This is the first time I've ever sold the skin renewing gel oil though. And it sold for $23.64. That really excited me. But what made me even more excited was it was actually a buyer in Canada. So what happens when someone that's outside of the United States buys from me, since I have free shipping within the United States, outside of the United States, the international buyers pay 100% of the shipping label. So that means that my profits are actually bigger when an international buyer buys from me as opposed to someone in the States. Because if someone in the States had bought this for $23.64, I, as the seller, since I have free shipping, I have to pay for the shipping label, and that eats into my profits. But because it's an international buyer, they paid 100% of the shipping label, which meant I didn't have to pay anything for a shipping label. And so my profits were much higher on this because I had an international buyer. So if you've been, entertaining the idea of doing international shipping, that is a benefit. If you do free shipping within the United States, when you do get those international buyers, you are automatically increasing your profits because you don't have to pay for the shipping label. If you missed the video that I did talking about international shipping, I'll go ahead and link that up here in the iCards for you guys so you can go back and watch it. But I've been really enjoying doing international shipping. I really feel like I have a whole new range of buyers that are shopping with me ever since doing that. And therefore, in instances like this, I'm increasing my profits. So after shipping, fees, and cost of goods, my total profit on this sale was $19.31. And then the last item that I have to show you is this Oral-B Pro 5000 Smart Series electric toothbrush. So I wanted to talk about this because it was missing a brush head. So I've shown you guys Oral-B before. I sell it all of the time, these electric toothbrushes, and they do sell very, very quickly. But what I wanted to point out about this sale in particular was that it was open box and it was not complete, and it still sold for good money. So it did not sell for the $45.49. I ended up taking a best offer for $30. Honestly, because it was missing the brush head, that's the only part that was missing. The unit was not used. But what had happened was I got this in a liquidation and I saw that the box was already opened. So I pulled everything out and I noticed that the brush head didn't look used, but it was not sealed. And so therefore I was not comfortable selling it as new because the brush head was not in any sort of packaging. It was just rolling around loose. And when that happens, I would rather just say that the brush head is not included and someone's going to have to buy it themselves. So I didn't really know what the value was because it was missing the brush head. So I just kind of priced it on the low end of the competition and expected to take offers on it, which I did end up taking a best offer of $30 on it. You could see here that it does need the brush head. It says clearly here, it says it down here, and then it says it again in the body of the listing, and even in the title here, it says read in big letters. But coincidentally, the buyer didn't realize that the brush head was missing before they bought it and sent the offer. So we had to kind of go back and forth in the messages a little bit. They had asked me to cancel it because it was missing the brush head, but I was able to talk him into keeping the sale and not canceling it by telling him, the brush heads, it's the replaceable part. You buy replacement heads all the time. You can find, several for $10 on eBay. This is a really good unit. It's never been used before. It's just missing the brush head. You're not going to find another deal as good as this. Like I told him all of these things. And so he decided to go ahead and keep the sale. Once he did find out, oh, okay, I can buy lots of brush heads for $10. So go ahead and keep it. I won't cancel it. So, but all of that is to say, I wanted to point out, if you see something like this, don't think that it's junk just because you have missing pieces. Still sell it and just make sure it's known that there is something missing. So as I said before, I took a best offer of $30 in free shipping. So after shipping, fees, and cost of goods, total profit on the sale was $16.18. All right, you guys, that's all I have to show you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and videos like it, please give it a thumbs up. That way I know. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to check your video description. I will make sure to put some useful information in there for you. And please do remember to subscribe if you'd like to see more content. And I'll see you guys with my next video. Bye-bye.